Okay, it is actually my dad's 90th birthday tomorrow. So we're here in luscious, beautiful Virginia in the sunroom of the Bank family. And I'm interviewing Jordan Bank. And there he is. By the way, Jordan, exactly how old are you?
14.
14, as in you just turned 14 or
Turned
almost?
14 17 days ago. Or no, it'd be 18 days ago.
Okay, that's a pretty good age to be. It's better than being 13. Okay, um, Jordan, what do you think of animal rights groups?
I like them. I find they stand for a really good cause. It's very important. Like clubbing baby seals or hunting endangered species or wet markets. I don't agree with like any of that like whatsoever.
Yeah. By the way, as we're making this video, the world has gone through COVID, which is really nothing like that has happened in like 100 years. So people are wearing masks. People think it came from maybe wet markets, and so it's been a pretty big deal, very life changing for everyone that has lived through it. Hopefully, it will go away. We'll know at some point. Okay, what profession do you want to go in as an adult?
Um, Physics would be cool, but hopefully maybe baseball if that would be count as a profession, or
Play it or like be
play,
play? Okay.
or maybe a healthcare worker of some kind. That'd be cool.
What position would you play? Or your
Or
best at?
right field or first base.
Okay. So this may be the first video of Jordan Bank before anyone really knew that he was a professional athlete making tons of money. Um, what classes do you really like in school? Physics? Do you take physics?
Yeah, physics and history are by far my favorite classes.
American history or?
American history and like kind of worldwide history.
Oh, that was one of my worst classes in college. I hated it. Hated it. How are your grades?
I finished off with like I think two B's and the rest of the A's. I'm not good at French, foreign language, but I did good in all my other classes.
Okay.
Except for the foreign language and math are my poor performing classes, like B's and B minuses.
By the way, does your brother still want to be a vet?
He's going into veterinarian. He's gonna go to vet school and have another 4 years of school after he finishes.
Good for him. I don't know how it is in Virginia, but New Hampshire, there is a real shortage of veterinarians, to the point that like people get frantic when their dog gets sick and the vet's just like, we just can't see them. So I'm glad your brother is going to go into that. It's a great field. Now that you're making this video, let's say it's 20 years from now and you're 34. Is there anything that you would want to say to your like adult self so you could look back and say, why did I think that way?
Stay in line, stay in school, like obey rules. Um, don't have you don't have to act cool to people and like follow the crowd. You can do what you want and be like an individual and not be like a sheep.
Your brother your older brother always, your dad said Nicole was always like that. Just be yourself. So maybe you learned some of that from him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. How do you get along good with your brother?
Yeah, very good.
Because a lot of siblings fight and stuff, but you guys have a pretty good.
We have playful fights. Like it'll be we watch like MMA sports and stuff like that, and we like go into the basement or like we'd wrestle. He'd practice jujitsu moves on me, and it's just fun.
That's fun, yeah. What's name's your best friend?
I have a couple best friends. I got Jack, Brady, Tyler. Those are all my baseball friends. And then I have friends from school, Lucas, William, Matthew.
I wonder in 20 years if you'll know any of them.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. You ever give your mom a hard time?
Yes, sometimes.
Your dad?
Not as much.
Oh, really?
Really.
Okay.
I feel bad. I feel very bad whenever we get into like a fight or like an argument. Me and her both feel very bad afterwards, and we like go, we like say sorry to each other.
Gaga and your dad oh my God, Gaga used to scream at him all the time. Because I'm 10 years older than your dad, and I lived for a while, let's see, probably 15 to 21 in Baltimore. And Cookie used to always, oh, your brother was a good, your dad was great, but Cookie was always screaming and stuff. What's their biggest faults?
My parents?
Yeah, or don't they have any? Are they perfect parents?
Pretty perfect. I couldn't really ask for a better family.
Okay. Bonus question. Scariest thing you've ever done in your life? Was it that abandoned ship
No, it probably, when we were in Hawaii, we went to Volcano National Park, and against my better judgment, and against what I said earlier, I went against the rules, went off the trail, where there was a tiny little dirt trail, so I guess it wasn't really off the trail. And it just rained a little bit, so it was slippery, and there was a huge, I don't know, like a vent that was thousands of degrees,
Yeah.
and I slipped, and I caught myself on a root, or else I would have fallen into a 1,000-degree vent and probably...
That was the crater, the giant crater at the top?
No, it was leading up to the giant crater.
But the vent was like steaming or
Yeah,
hot?
it was steaming. It was like really hot. You could look down and it was like...
You would have made the
bad.
news and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For the wrong reasons, though.
Yeah. Did you get yelled at or you didn't tell them?
Oh, no, they watched me and they were like, okay, we're just glad you're okay.
What would you rather do? Give a pint of blood or eat a very hot pepper so that you like be vomiting?
I've done one of those. I've eaten I like hot foods a lot.
Yeah.
I hate needles. I dislike that. I don't like having needles, so it'd probably be the pint of blood. I like hot foods, and I've had that happen where I eat.
Have
like,
you
a
seen
ghost
YouTube
pepper.
videos of people like doing that? The hot pepper dare?
Yeah,
Like,
I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and had like a ghost pepper sauce.
Yeah.
Right before one of my games, and I ended up like losing my voice, couldn't be able to breathe, and I had to use an inhaler for the game.
oh, Jesus.
It's kind of funny.
Good looking girls make you nervous. No?
No.
So if there was like a girl you really liked and like she was like one of the more popular girls in class, I mean, and you just go up and talk to her, it wouldn't, or it's just, okay. That's unusual because most kids at 14, even though they won't admit it, they think they're cool, are really kind of nervous. But, and who would you ask out?
A girl named Josie Rogers.
Josie.
Josie Rogers.
Okay. Have you asked her out?
No.
Would-
Nah. I've kind of just like chatted with her.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Does she know you exist?
Mhm.
Okay. So Josie, if you're watching this and Jordan starts dating you and you get married, you'll know this firsthand. Okay, we're going to wrap this up because it's been 8 minutes and I can put this on YouTube and send it out to everyone. Any parting words, Mr. Bank?
Stay in school, be on the right track, and have a good day.
Okay.